I want to share a hypothetical example with you to understand how men and women are different. A man is at work, he cannot finish his project, he's running home, really wants to go to the bathroom, but he needs to finish his project and send the email to his boss. So his shoes are dirty because it's raining outside. He comes home and he really has to pee. So he doesn't take off his shoes, he runs to the bathroom, he pees, and he runs to the office and he starts working on the project to send the email. A wife finally had time to mop the floors and the whole house. She cooked the dinner, she's waiting for him and thinking, oh, he will come home, we're gonna have a dinner, and he'll say, wow, the floors are so pretty, the home is so clean, and the dinner served, I'm so happy, thank you, wife. But instead, he comes with the dirty shoes, the floor is now full of mud, he pees, we're not gonna even talk about that, the pee is all over the toilet. And then he runs with his dirty shoes in the office, and now the carpet is dirty, and man is thinking, I just need to get to the restroom, I just need to send this email, and then I'm gonna say, hi honey, thank you, I love you, and everything, and then I'm gonna clean the floor. But a woman thinks, he doesn't appreciate me, he did not even greet me, he didn't say hello, he messed up the whole floor, the toilet, and now she's upset. A man finally comes out of the project, comes to her and says, honey, good evening, how are you, sweetie? She looks at him like, I'm not talking to you. He's like, I'm so sorry, I'm gonna clean the floors. I don't want you to clean floors, because in her mind she knows he will never clean the way she cleans it. So clean and so organized. And now she has to take an hour and a half to clean the floor, to clean the bathroom, and all the sprinkles are everywhere. And all of the water, because he was rushing. I'm just joking, but you get the idea, right? Because we want things certain way, and we demand from a man to do things that we want. The right way is which way? The way we want, our way. And so man is trying now to make up to her, but she is not talking to him. And now, where is the mistake from a man and woman's point of view in this scenario? You don't have this scenario. This was just hypothetical. You have your scenarios, but they're similar to those. Where is the man made a mistake, and where is the woman made a mistake? Who wants to share?
Maybe could the man have communicated what's going on? When the man came home, perhaps he could have communicated to her or sent her a text beforehand that, listen, I just have to finish something really quickly. I'm going to run in, use the bathroom, and go back to finish. And then I'll come, so communication, I guess, is my...
Close. And what was the woman supposed to do?
Hear him out. Don't judge him. You don't know.
Maybe be patient, lean into her femininity, and wait to talk to him when he comes in.
Close. So ideally, this is how it's supposed to happen. A man has to hold his urine, come home, take off his shoes, come to his wife and say, honey, I really have to go pee, and then I have to really finish the project. Do you mind if we'll connect 45 minutes later? I miss you, I love you, my queen. Is that okay? And she feels like, wow, he wants to go to the bathroom, he wants to go to do the project, and he still communicated to her. Make sense? A woman not gotta have expectations that every day it has to be perfect this way. She has to allow that sometimes a man has to overwork, and in his mind, his main duty is to provide. And therefore she can be patient and not have the expectations that he will come and just do it the way she wants him to do. Because this is her selfishness, and it's his selfishness that he did not even consider to saying hello to her first. Because the project actually can wait. 10 minutes not going to make a difference. 5 minutes not going to make a difference. And then you'll say, wow, so much sacrifice for love. It's not fair that a man has to hold his pee, that a man has to say hello to his wife before sending the email to his boss. But love is not fair. we're so holding on to the truth and our righteousness rather than choosing love. If the truth hurts love, then it's not about love. I remember I had many years ago a client, and she said, I cheated on my husband, I feel so guilty, I cannot live with it. I'd rather go tell him. They say, yeah, you're gonna tell him, you're gonna feel better, but you're gonna destroy your marriage. Maybe you're gonna cut off this relationship and gonna do everything to forgive yourself and gonna start appreciating your husband and never ever doing that again. Because sometimes this truth and our view of how it should be, it's not right. It's really far away from love. Because again, love is not about the truth and how it to be fair. It's about being of service.
So my question is I am going through this sort of journey right now. While my partner who I live with kind of already lives this, doesn't really understand kind of these beliefs and practices, and I'm trying to better myself.
I forgot a lot of things, but
I guess my question is this something that I could be open about, and or is this something I should hide? I know I don't mind manipulation, but is this type of thing something that would scare your partner away if you're a woman, taking these classes, studies?
Now, if your man will see that you come out of these programs trying to teach him or change him, and he feels that you're not becoming gentler, more feminine and kinder and compassionate, he will be against it. And so most of the time in a relationship, we try to change our partners. And that's what really pushes men away to say, no, don't take Alisa's program, don't take relationship program. Even though my new name is Amrita, but some of you don't know, that's why I'm calling myself Alisa, but my new name Amrita, I got through spiritual initiation, so if I can ask you to call me Amrita. And so you'll say, yeah, I don't agree with Amrita's teachings, because you come home and you're trying to teach him or change him without accepting him first. Once you accept him, he will be open to listen to you, and you will not even have to pressure him. Learn, listen, change, because you're going to start doing it gently and softly.
Perfect, thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you so much.
You're welcome. Good question. Anybody else?
I have a question.
Yes, Anya.
Because I experienced a lot when you were talking about all the flaws and acceptance, and I have a question about the tendency which I see in me, that I focus on the flaws of my man, or when I'm dating. On the beginning, it looks very nice. I'm very keen to meet this person, and even with weeks, I see that I focus too much on the flaws, and this probably it's what is going wrong, and we cannot build anything together. So, what is the cure for that? How to manage my brain to not do it so much? How to be less judgmental?
Yeah. By the way, in a lot of spiritual writings, it says a person who finally conquers the brain is free. You are now one with Creator, and it's the most difficult thing to do. However, there's practices. That's why in every video, almost every video I talk about, we have to put in place either daily prayer, either daily meditation, or a daily affirmation. Only with that you soften your sharp brain, and you start soften your heart. And once you start accepting yourself, you're going to start accepting the flaws of your partner, because you're not perfect, Anya.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect. We all have flaws. But until you're going to start accepting your flaws, you won't be able to accept the flaws of your partner. But again, to soften your heart, to start accepting your flaws, it comes only from above, because from above we receive this energy of love. And the energy of love is the most powerful energy. And so right now what you're saying, translation of it, the lack of love is lower than the level of judgment. And the level of judgment comes from fear. Fear of getting hurt, fear of the relationship not working, fear of something else and something else. So the fear is bigger than love. And in order for fear to get smaller and love to get bigger, more practices. Maybe if you're doing 5 minutes prayer, start doing 10 minutes prayer. If you're doing 10 minutes prayer, do 15 minutes prayer. But ideally, not once a day, but twice a day. And when you, yeah, and once you in your heart start to fully accept yourself, you're going to start having so much compassion and ease, and all of a sudden you're going to see a man, you're going to see that he's the same creature like you, he's a human being, but we have so much expectations to how they should be. And that expectation doesn't give us any room to really love them and accept them the way they are, because they're perfect. They're perfect the way they are, with their flaws. The same way we're perfect the way we are with our flaws, and this acceptance is missing. And acceptance is going to come only from love from above.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Amrita.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Good question. Good.